A man spent 7 years in a cage, tortured, isolated, stripped of everything, and he survived. Not by hoping it would end soon. He survived by holding two beliefs at once that seemed to contradict each other completely. That tension, that paradox, is what kept him whole. The Stoics had a name for this kind of inner posture. They called it the discipline of assent, the practice of choosing carefully and deliberately what the mind agrees to believe. Not wishful thinking, not denial. Something harder. Marcus Aurelius wrote that a person could be harmed by circumstance only if they allowed the circumstance to reach the soul. The outer cage is real. The inner one is built by us. James Stockdale was a naval officer held as a prisoner of war for 7 years. He was beaten. He was put in solitary. He had every reason to collapse inward. But he noticed something about the men around him who did not survive. They were the optimists, the ones who said, "We will be out by Christmas." Then Christmas passed, then spring, then another year. Each broken deadline broke something inside them. They died, he later said, of a broken heart. Stockdale did not abandon hope, but he refused to attach hope to a date, a season, a rescue that might never come. He held two things simultaneously: an unflinching acceptance of how brutal his reality was, and an unshakable faith that he would eventually prevail. Not soon, not on a schedule, just eventually. The Bhagavad Gita speaks to this same tension. Act fully, it teaches, but release the fruit of the action. Do not grip the outcome. Grip only the doing. This is the paradox. You must face the truth clearly, even when the truth is painful, and you must hold faith, even when faith has no evidence to stand on. Neither alone is enough. Blind optimism shatters against hard facts. Pure realism, without any faith, becomes despair. The path runs between them, narrow and steady. Buddhism calls this clear seeing, the willingness to look at what is, without flinching, and without adding a story of doom on top of it. The suffering is real. The ending is unknown. Both of these can be true at once. The practice is simple, though not easy. When you face something difficult, ask yourself two questions. First, what is actually true right now, without the story I am adding to it? Second, what do I still believe is possible, even if I cannot see how? Hold both answers. Do not let either one erase the other. That space between them, that is where steadiness lives. If this brought you a moment of stillness, subscribe and walk this path with us. The cage was real. So was the man who walked out of it. He survived not by escaping the truth, but by refusing to let the truth be the only thing he carried.